Hi, welcome to Back to School Night at Woodson. I'm Ellen Babcock, and I am here to talk to you about AP Physics C in my classroom. And about me. That's me. I've been teaching for 14 years. I have 3 kids who are all grown up. My oldest is 30, and she's a VTuber, and that's a lot of work if you don't know what it is. And it's great. She's got a persona and she streams and she plays all kinds of video games, most of which I cannot do. I play Minecraft. That's the extent of my gaming. I have a 27-year-old staff sergeant in the Air Force, and I have a 25-year-old who is at home with me, which is just lovely. I love that. She's my person, and and it's nice. It's very nice to have someone that stays home. I also have a grandson. He is the son of the 27-year-old in the military, and he's just amazing, 9 months old, and I could cry, right? It's just the most wonderful thing. It's really nice. Kids are nice, and grandkids are amazing. So, that's it. So that's it on the kids side. And then hobbies, things I do in my free time. I consume science fiction content, a lot of it. So I love Doctor Who. I've watched all of Classic. I've watched all of the new stuff. I'm very excited for the new season and the new Doctor. Very excited for the new Doctor. And I love them all. It's always been hard for me to pick a favorite, and I won't say who it is, but I will say that my favorite companion is Ace, who was from Classic Doctor Who. So if you know who that is, good for you. If not, you can always look it up. Research is my other favorite thing besides science fiction. As far as more usual kinds of pursuits for someone, well, I guess a lot of people, you don't have to be young to like science fiction, but I do love to cook and I love to bake. I really love to bake, so that's a good thing too. So they go together, or do they? Science fiction goes with everything, and so does baking, so that's a good thing. All right, but let's talk some more about class, right? Here's my classroom. This is where it all happens. It doesn't quite look like this. This is just how my camera does a panorama, but there's everything you need to see. It's where the kids sit, where we do our work, and it's a lot of fun. We have a good time in there. In AP Physics C, it's actually 2 classes. And you have the mechanics side of it, which we're working on now. We actually have our first test on kinematics next week on Tuesday. So they all know that. They're all preparing, and it should be great. So we're going to study in mechanics. We have kinematics, Newton's laws, which of course is everything about forces that you ever want or could think of learning. And then work, energy, and power. I mean, reading right from it. Learning about momentum, rotation, oscillations, meaning springs and simple harmonic motion, things like that, and then, of course, gravitation. And then after we finish that, which is going to be right around mid-January, is when we'll start working on electricity and magnetism, electrostatics, conductors, capacitors, dielectrics, circuits, magnetic fields, and then electromagnetism, where they feed off of each other in that beautiful harmony that makes everything around us, pretty much. So that is the 2 courses in a nutshell, and we will get through them. It's going to be it's going to be fast-paced stuff, but they are all doing great so far, and we'll see how things go next Tuesday. As far as grading and assessment in class, our labs and projects are 40% of the grade, and classwork and homework 10%. So classwork is most things are started in class, and some things need to be finished at home, and then they become homework. And then, of course, assessments, meaning tests and quizzes, are 50% of the grade. Please note that only unit assessments are eligible for retake. This is all in the syllabus. As far as the tests and percentages and stuff, syllabus has been posted on Schoology in the blue course resources folder, the first item on the materials page, which is the landing page for my Schoology course. Be sure to check it out. As far as procedures and routines on a daily basis, they pretty much just need to know to turn stuff in the tray, so they'll look for their trays, and their periods 1 and 5, you can see they were turning work in today. And then after they turn in anything that's due that day, then if it's due hard copy rather than on Schoology, and then they turn to Godzilla to see if there's anything out and available for them to work on today. And today we were going over calculus in class, and so they had some sheets to pick up for that. If any students are absent at any time, please check Schoology. As you can see, go looking for Grogu, you know, got the force going on, so there's always going to be some sort of something for my kids to identify my Schoology course. And just go in there and check, because each day as we're working, everything is posted. As you can see, once you go in, you would see the kinematics unit 1, kinematics, up at the top, and I have the dates on it, right? And then each day of class has its own folder, and anything that we did that day that's due, you open up those folders and it's all right in there. So if a student is ever absent, they can know exactly what was going on in class that day and what they need to do to get caught up. My email, embabcock@fcps.edu. I do indeed have a phone, the number's right there, but email is by far the best way to reach me. So I do suggest that that's where you head to. If you need to get a hold of me very quickly, of course, try the phone. If I'm in the classroom, I'll be able to pick it up. But if I don't answer, should follow up with an email just to make sure. Ooh, it doesn't want to click. That ends the presentation. Thank you very much for attending Back to School Night and learning a little bit about AP Physics C and what we're going to be doing in class. Email me if you have any questions. Take care. Bye.